All right, so here with Harrison Phillips, and first practice back from break. How did everything go today?
It was really good. We got a lot of breaks compared to the last 2 weeks of spring ball, but it was nice to be back out here and a little warmer here than back in Omaha.
Yeah. Have you ever been in a situation at any level of football where you've been one of three guys at a position group before?
Absolutely not.
What are the pros of that, and what are the cons?
Well, I mean, it's very obvious that you get the reps, and that's a very big benefit and a very helpful thing for us three that got all those reps with Jordan and Nate Lone and I. But the con would be kind of wear and tear on the body. The 3 weeks off really helped, but I would say overall it's beneficial just because we can get so many reps and get all the plays.
Have you been working solely at nose this spring?
Nose and defensive tackle, yeah.
Okay. And what do you see yourself long term? Do you see yourself more as that inside guy or more of an end?
Honestly, it's whatever the team needs me to be. So, they keep telling me to put on the weight. My mom's cooking was good to me when I was home for spring break, so I'm over 270 pounds, and we'll just keep doing what Coach Turley tells me, following the nutrition goal ladder, and wherever the team tells me to play is where I'll play.
Where did you practice most during the fall? And obviously, when you got into games, it was more inside. Were you inside for the duration of the fall, or did you switch back and forth?
All of fall camp, I played defensive end, and then as soon as the season started, they switched me to nose guard. I tried that for about 3 weeks, and then they just decided to keep me at whatever they needed me to play. I played end, I played tackle, I played nose, and then when Aziz went down, they just threw me in, and I got all reps at nose and defensive tackle.
Aside from mom's cooking, what's the biggest difference on a day in, day out basis of playing nose compared to playing end?
I would say things happen a little bit faster, and when you're locked up as a nose guard, a guard, you don't really see the guards coming down compared to an end. When you're on a tackle, you can kind of see the guard coming out to you.
And then aside from trying to stay in one piece, what's been kind of your biggest emphasis skill-wise throughout the spring?
You mean like something I'm working on?
Yeah.
One thing I'm really working on would be like my strike and then getting off of blocks. A lot of times, Coach Hart and I have kind of found my problem is my wrestling success. And normally coaches like wrestlers because they're good with their hips and stuff, but I'm so much of a wrestler, I'm used to staying on guys. So I'll kind of get a corner but keep an arm on a guy to keep myself in like a safe position in a wrestling world. So we're kind of battling that battle right now.
Speaking of wrestling, you're obviously not wrestling now. Is that something that you've talked about for later on in your career that you might still want to do?
Absolutely. I think that I might even be able to do some wrestling this off season when spring ball ends. I think there's some open mats in May. But right now, for the next 2 weeks or 11 days and 20 hours until our spring game, I'm strictly football. Then I got Coach Turley for our spring training. But I know Coach Shaw and Coach Borelli will be talking, that's for sure.
Thanks, Harrison.